What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. My Hero, Season 7, Episode 13. We just came off of another break. I feel like this has been the longest time. What is it? The last 3 episodes have had a week break in between each one? I think, something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I think we're good to go from here on out. Again, if there's a break, you guys will update me and let me know. Bakugo dead? Not really. Midoriya shows up on the scene, so he is here in place. I'm sure. I mean, this is it. You know, this is the battle. This is the Naruto versus Sasuke at the very end. You know, this is Eren showing up and everybody having this. Like this is it. You know, like this is the climax fight of the entire series right here. So I don't know how many episodes this season has. Let's say what their usual, like 24. I don't think it's gonna end here, but I do know since our last reaction and since the last episode before the break, the manga has officially ended. The My Hero manga. I saw it trending all over Twitter. Had a couple of you guys tell me that it ended. I didn't get spoiled on anything, but it seems some interesting takes and outrage and question marks and head scratching. But we're in it now, so we'll see when it gets to the end how it goes. You know, manga endings are great and then they're bad in the anime. Manga endings are bad and then they're amazing in the anime. So it's gonna be personal, and it's also personal opinion whether it's good or bad. But regardless, it is officially over. So we're in the end games of it here. We'll see how this final battle goes. I'm curious if All For One gets here before he's like fully rewound out of existence. If that's his play, I don't know if he's trying to get over here or kind of like what his goal is with that. But we'll see. Let's drag this over here and go. Oh, this is where we left off. We couldn't tell what that was in the air. Is that the Star and Stripes US force? I was wondering how he got over there so fast. Man got put on the fucking Boeing F-250, just zoom. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're still USA. They're still one quirk that he has access to that we haven't seen. Pretty sure we've seen 7 of them. There's one more we haven't seen. He's got the Black Whip, which we just saw in action there. He's got the Danger Sense, which who the fuck knows what that's about. He's got Black Whip, Danger Sense, the like friction build-up stockpile power. That's 3. He's got the the purple smoke screen. That's 4. He's got Float, which is 5. I'm actually missing 2 off the top of my head. I'm trying to think what they are. Black Whip, Danger Sense, Float, Smoke Screen, the build up like you see with his red feet. What are the 2 that I'm missing? I forget. Nice. They got the barrier back up. Alright. No harm, no foul. We're back. Is he gonna freak out thinking he's dead? You see the pupils go black and the QB take over his body. Hello? Have we ever seen him deal with like death in his face before? I don't think he has. Has he? Have we ever seen Midoriya have like his like Naruto, like your comrades killed while you're mid-battle, mid-fight? Or seriously, I don't know if we have. Look at this final form boss he's turning into. This Elden Ring shit we got going. This Mahito hands. Yo, control that black whip, buddy. Okay, there's black whip, there's smoke. Oh, he is raging. Oh, shit. He is raging. I don't think we've ever seen him like this before. I think the only time we've seen him really go, I would say, was against Muscular, but that was a different type of emotion. In my opinion. I'm glad Mirio's here in the end of it all. Headshot over here, giving his life. Look at Mirio actually being a proper hero here and keeping his mental on straight. Because even All Might has lost his cool in the first time he fought All For One, no? Isn't that how he got fucked up? Like, you're supposed to be a hero, right? You better pull it in. Yeah. He better pull that mental in. Yeah. It's so weird that he just, like, hand threw him. Yeah, he needs to harness it. There you go, Mirio. Mirio's so great. This should have been him. There we go. Now it's controlled. Now we've got it. A chain of events across the ages. How far are we? We're kind of already 10 minutes in. We might only have 10 minutes left. Well, we know that there's something of him in there. Because we just saw the kid literally a couple episodes ago. I'm very curious how this conflict goes. Like, do we reach out and connect with, like, the Tomura within him? And he, like, kind of internally fights with, All For One? Or does All For One and, I guess, Shigaraki kill the kid within? And then, in turn, we have to then put Shigaraki down. See, he's in there. Tomura is in there. I know Tomura Shigaraki is like the name, but I separate the two. I feel like it's easier to, like, have a cutoff of, like, where that starts. I've heard of Tomura is the kid that we see this kid acting out. Shigaraki is the League of Villains, fucking shit up. And then All For One. So I think there's really 3 things going on in there. So do we connect with that and, like, try to win from within? Or do we actually have to kill him and put him down? And does Midoriya, do you think Midoriya kills him? He's all about saving him, saving him, saving him. I wonder. Oh shit, whose face is that? What the fuck? Guys, what's going on? Support team. Why are we floating? Whoa. Okay. What the fuck? Oh. That's another thing, too. I was curious of, will we ever see the quirks mesh into one? Uh-oh. He has 5 minutes to put this down. So, what? Oh, shit. What the? Oh! Second gear? Who do you think you are? Pirate King? Okay, see, so he's got the power that the other group, we didn't have that hitting power in this group. Well, can you give us an explanation on why that's such a big drop back? Downgrade if we use it? I don't know what, like, geometry he pulled out of space and time. Gearshift. Changes the speed of others? What the fuck? Oh, he's gone further beyond. He's in the plus ultra. Yo, the lights. What? Because that's so interesting. I was curious because like we see him use the quirks at the same time to kind of like get the benefits. But I was curious if they would ever mesh into like one mega quirk. You know, like he uses the black whip while he's got the, you know, other one built up to bounce around to move. The danger sense, you know, is just danger sense and the smoke, but he can like blink in the smoke and blah blah blah. But to see the black whip and the fusion one together, like in a quirk itself. Should only work on small objects. Change of the speed at which he touch. What the hell? Why is he crying? Eh? And all of them didn't fight versions of him throughout, right? I don't think so. Did all of them have their run-ins with him at some point in time or no? We know the one with the gearshift did. We know All Might did. We know we have. Here we go. Narrator, break it down for me, please. I wish One Piece did this sometimes. It's become stronger. How convenient. How convenient. Gearshift, which originally only worked on small objects, has expanded to include the ability to work on objects cell by cell. That's not just becoming stronger. That's becoming busted. What? Somebody will have to break that down for me. Somebody break it down. Break it down. This man thinks he's Luffy. Yeah, so that's what he's like putting the like what? It's also another thing, like, we've never used this before. He stopped. Oh wow, so he can literally just gear shift mid-air. He doesn't need to like put his feet on the ground or move or smoke screen. He gear shifted up there. Oh, now you want to use danger sense. Boy, that danger sense. Okay, float. Black whip. Caution. Gear shift. What are the ones that I'm missing? Or maybe I have them all. Maybe there was only 7. I don't know why I thought there was 8 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess because the original person having the stockpile quirk, his quirk won't count, and All Might didn't have a quirk, so maybe I do have all of them. But as a typical shonen anime viewer, we know how things go, right? This is going way too well. Like, this is making it seem like we're about to just kill him right here and it's going to be over. This is going way too good. So what happens? Do we just run out of time and we're not able to put him down? How does this end up going bad? I don't think the barrier, I don't think that can hold this. It's muscular all over again. Is he gonna do it? Like, is the story over? I was just about to say, it's so wild seeing like Midoriya use all these things and like Shigaraki's not using anything because one, he's got the eraser quirk on him. It's so wild to like see him not put anything back in return. Yo, the colors right there. I'd hate if All for One just showed up right now. And now they're connecting on another plane and shit. No, they haven't melded yet. What the young man with the round eyes said is correct. Eh? That's the question. That's the question. And that's the question in any anime setting, not just My Hero and not just with Midoriya. If someone who has done such heinous crimes, and I mean just diabolical, can't even utter them because they're that fucking awful. If they have a change of heart and ask to be saved, ask to be redeemed, should they be? Is that allowed? Is that okay? I agree, Shigaraki. You got all these quirks, and he can't use any of them. That's what I just stated. We haven't seen him use anything. He's got all this quirk and this perfect body, and... But yeah, can anybody be saved, regardless of what you've done? I think that's person to person dependent. I mean, we already knew this. This was going way too well. Huh? Now we're hearing the real All for One speak. Oh yeah, episode's about to end. I was about to say, I feel like we've been going. Take it easy there, Ninja Turtle. That's it. Yeah, because it's very interesting. It's like, there's no way the final big baddie, Shigaraki, perfectly fused, we're not going to see any of his quirks on display. So I'm curious of like, so if we are to see his quirks on display, that means something has to happen to these guys right here, to Eraser and them. So what happens to them? I just don't think you have the final big climax fight of a series and your villain doesn't show the full display of moveset and power. So sure, we'll see that, how we get to that point. Yeah, because this is, again, I don't know that, but if it's typical My Hero, we at least we're probably getting 20 episodes. We're only on 13. And I'm sure this conflict might spill into the final season as well, maybe. So we've got 10 to maybe 15 episodes of just a final climax conflict. Like, I don't think we're gonna stay up in this prison. I don't think Eraserhead is gonna be still shutting down the quirk. I think we're just scratching the surface of this early fight, which is wild because it kind of seems like Midoriya's kind of perfectly fused it, or taken everything that can be of all these quirks and put it into one. So it's like, he's gonna have to go further beyond. Wildness. Yeah, somebody will explain the gear shift to me. It's convenient that it's perfectly evolved to at a cellular level. I've got the basis of it being able to control the speed of object, but you have to touch those objects. But then what does it become now, and what is it allowing him to do? And do I have all of it? It's Danger Sense, Smoke Screen, Black Whip, Float, the Fajin, and Gear Shift, right? Because you also have the original one for all quirk, which allows you to stockpile all those. And then All Might didn't have a quirk. And then Midoriya is the 9th user. I think I have that down. We'll see though. And then that's the main question is like, should everybody deserve a chance to be saved? Which is another question for another day, but we'll leave it there and see. We'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,